Hey guys, so I know it's been a long time. I'm not going to even go through the excuses, but I promised reviews back in February and I didn't do any of them. I read most of the books, but I didn't get through 3. I blame one book in particular that I forced myself to read and I just hated so much. Yeah, so the last 3 books that I had in my February TBR I did not get to. I think at that point it just became homework. Like I felt like if I had to read those 3 books and I just was completely like in a reading slump. I didn't want to read what I had given myself to read. So excuses, whatever. So we're just gonna start fresh, okay? And I'm going to be doing Veda, so vlog every day in August because I have so much content. I have so many videos that I need to put out. I am going to be doing my reviews. Next, I'm going to be doing my reviews for February, and then I am going to be doing monthly wrap-ups for all the books that I read. So not long reviews, just short what I thought about it and star ratings. Just a bunch of monthly wrap-ups coming. Okay, so those are some of the videos that you can look forward to seeing. Hopefully I can follow through on this vlogging every day in August. I'm actually not going to be filming every day. I'll probably pre-record videos just because, you know, I work full-time and it just seems, I think it'll just be better if I have pre-recorded videos for the week to go up. We'll see how it goes. But today I'm going to be doing my August TBR and a haul for you. So this month I chose a theme like I did in February. I am going to be reading dystopian books. I have so many dystopian books. I mean, it's kind of like the trending topic for a lot of young adult books. I'm going to be reading 3 adult fiction classics like I did in February, 3 YA and 3 new adult books. Yay! Okay, so the first book that I want to read is Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. So I've been wanting to read this book ever since ChapterStackss did a review on it. I'll actually put the link to her video down below if you don't know anything about it. It sounds really, really good and a great classic dystopian to start off my reading month. Next, I want to read 1984 by George Orwell. Now, I did haul this in my first video, so I'm going to be reading it this month, and hopefully I enjoy it. You know, like I said, I really, really enjoyed Animal Farm, so I can't wait to read more by this author. Okay, and then the last book in this category is going to be Wool by Hugh Howey. Some people say this is YA. I don't think it is, but it's supposed to be an amazing dystopian because it started off as independently published ebooks and it got picked up by a publisher. So it's like 5 ebooks bound up into this one hardback, and I'm so excited to read this. I mean, if it was so popular that it got picked up by a publisher, it's got to be really good, and I can't wait to get into this world. Okay, now moving on to some YA books. The first one I want to read is actually the 3rd book in a trilogy, and that's Requiem by Lauren Oliver. I have been waiting a year for this book, and I can't wait to finally see what happens. And every time I look at this book, I squeal because that cliffhanger was just so good. I need to know what happens. And I know a lot of people said that they were disappointed with the way this ended, but I'm still really excited to read it. My second YA dystopian choice is going to be Pivot Point by Casey West. The BookBFF Club is actually reading it this month. I'll put a link to their channel below, but it's basically just a bunch of book bloggers that created a channel, but they're reading it this month. It's supposed to be really good. I haven't heard any bad things about this. I've heard it's really good. It's about a girl who can look into the future and well, she can look into the future and pick which path in life she wants to take, so I can't wait to read it. And then the last one is going to be Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. I actually switched this book out last minute because I did have Mystic City in this pile, but I've just been seeing so many videos about this book and how great it is that I decided to slip it in. I don't know what this book is about. I think it has something to do with kids who have superpowers and their parents send them off to some kind of like, I don't know, rehabilitation camp or something. Sounds pretty good. Okay, so now for my new adult picks. The first one being Out of Breath by Rebecca Donovan. I'm so excited for this. This is the third book in the Breathing series. The first two I read, like, I want to say at the beginning of 2012, and I have just been dying for this book, dying. It's about a girl who's dealing with physical abuse in her life and how her and her friend are dealing with it, and all about this new boy that moved into town, and it's really good. I really enjoyed the first two. I'm hoping I love this one just as much. Okay, so the next new adult I'm reading is also a continuation in a series, and that's Love Unrehearsed by Tina Rubber. The first one is called Love Unscripted. I didn't even know that there was a second book, but I really enjoyed the first one. It's about a girl who meets a celebrity and them trying to deal with having a relationship with him being in the limelight. It started off really good, that series, but towards the end it got a little too annoying with like her insecurities and stuff, but I'm still excited to find out what happens to the couple. It still was a pretty enjoyable book. So the last book on my pile is going to be Pushing the Limits by Katie McGarry. I think this is more YA than new adult. I think it's kind of in between, but I really wanted to read this book. It's gotten great reviews. The second book, Dare You To, is already out, and I know a bunch of people really love that book, so I really want to start the series. And that wraps up my TBR pile. I kept it to 3 for each kind of like category, I guess. So that's 3 adult fiction and classic books, 3 YA books, and 3 new adult books. So I'm hoping I can get to all of them. If I don't get to all of them, that's fine. If I feel like reading something else, I'm just going to move on to something else. Keep the reading flow going. Because I know once I say I have to read these or else I'm not going to want to read them anymore. So that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow with my February review. It's going to be all the classics that I read. So you have that to look forward to 6 months later. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye!